One of the key ways in which they are trying to push back against the force of reality with what is happening in Gaza has been TalkTV.
For the love of God, let me finish a sentence, man. Maybe you're not used to women talking. I don't know, but I'd like to finish a sentence.
But what is TalkTV, this patriotic alternative to cancel culture? Well, it was founded by Rupert Murdoch and is part of his News Corp empire. But there's something about Rupert Murdoch's relationship with Israeli intelligence that the world should know. In 1988, Rupert Murdoch helped to found an organization that would go on to be called the NDS Group at Weizmann Institute in Israel. It was later alleged that this organization, the NDS Group, which became a subsidiary of News Corp, had hacked the communications of rivals and hacked the channels of rivals and placed them for free on the internet in the early 2000s. Not only were Rupert Murdoch's two sons on the board of the NDS Group, there were also some more interesting figures behind them. The CEO of NDS Group was Abe Peled. Abe Peled was a technical officer in the Israeli Infantry Corps. The head of security was Reuven Hazak. Reuven Hazak was the deputy director of Israel's internal intelligence agency, Shin Bet. The chief technical director was Yossi Tesouria, who was a member of a settler group which attempted to blow up Al-Aqsa. So what you have here is an Israeli company owned by Rupert Murdoch, staffed by former Israeli military and intelligence personnel, which stands accused of hacking rivals in order to benefit Rupert Murdoch's media empire. Murdoch's charitable arm, the News Corp Foundation, donated money in 2007 to the Jerusalem Foundation. The Jerusalem Foundation builds in illegal settlements in Sheikh Jarrah and East Jerusalem. We also know that Murdoch's sons have a close relationship with Benjamin Netanyahu. In addition to that, Rupert Murdoch was on the board of Genie Energy, an oil and gas company, when it had contracts in Israeli-occupied Syrian Golan Heights. Sam Kiley, the Africa correspondent at the Times newspaper, resigned from his position, claiming that Murdoch's close friendship with Ariel Sharon and investments in Israel prevented the Times newspaper from being able to cover Palestine and Israel in an objective way. Any information which is coming through TalkTV or other Murdoch-owned news channels or papers is likely to be deeply biased in the direction of Israel. Mainstream monopoly on information is breaking, and one of the symptoms of that process is the development of platforms like Double Down News. So it's absolutely vital that if we want to build an alternative media which is people, not power-centered, then we must do what we can to support platforms like Double Down News. So sign up to the Patreon now.